The city is looking to revitalize downtown by redesigning a 1-mile section of Irving Blvd that runs through Heritage Crossing. Back in February, the city and its contractor gathered input on the plan, which calls for reducing 3 vehicle lanes to 2 from Sowers Road to Strickland Plaza. Here to talk more about this is Economic Development Project Administrator Imelda Speck. Imelda, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start with the goal of this project. Why redesign Irving Blvd?
The goal is to help redevelop the whole area. So this is a major public infrastructure improvement project where we'll be revamping the entire roadway. So along with what you'll see visually with the landscaping and streetscape, we're also revamping all of the utilities underneath, making sure our systems are sized right for any new development to come down the road. Then we're looking at reducing the number of lanes, as you mentioned, from 3 to 2, widening the sidewalks to create a safer space for our pedestrians, installing a bike lane for our cyclists, thus creating a multimodal roadway for vehicles, pedestrians, and cyclists to help attract them to the area. This will also include some streetscape improvements from landscaping, new street lights, and other amenities such as street walls and benches to sit on. So creating this space, again, to invite other people, beautifying the area, will be one of the first steps for helping to revitalize downtown.
And talk about some of the funding that's making this possible.
So staff worked with the North Central Texas Council of Governments, COG, to help secure funding for this project. We have $12 million from COG going towards our surface improvements, along with other city funds to fund the over $20 million project.
We mentioned that people turned out for a round of public input sessions earlier this year. What has happened since that time?
So since then, due to COVID, we had to adjust how we were going to do a second round of public input. So our engineering firm has created our 30% designs. They're ready for the public to see and give us the input on what they've come up with so far. So we have transitioned to a virtual public comment period. So for 2 weeks, the community will have the opportunity to review a video to see how the project has come, what has happened with the project from February to today, to understand the concepts and the vision that the team has put together, be able to actually digitally put Post-it notes on specific areas on the plan for any design aspects that they have negative or positive comments on. So this way we can take that input and continue to have the design evolve to be something that the community can be proud of.
What are the next steps and the time frame for which we might see construction begin?
So after this public comment period and we reach out with our business owners and property owners to again receive that input, they'll go through another round of design that then staff will review. We hope to be at construction about this time next year, and then construction would last for about 2 years.
And this all comes at a time that there is other progress in downtown Irving. What are you seeing?
Yes, so we also have Heritage Park, which is under construction now with the expansion of that. We also have under contract for the development of the former lumberyard to be a new multifamily complex, along with some live-work lofts to have a mixed-use element there. So along with this roadway project, we're also helping to bring in more residents for the area, which will then help also attract other development businesses.
A lot of improvements ahead. Imelda Speck, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Learn more about the project and offer your feedback at cityofirving.org/Irving Blvd. You'll notice how Boulevard is abbreviated there on the screen. The public input period ends on October 23rd.